What's going on with that? Stream cannot be created. Let me see. Come on. Give me 1 second, guys. Trying to figure out this issue we've got. Looks like the stream's created. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. It might have been something to do with the iPad hooking up to it, actually. Let me see. What is going on? Okay. We ain't gonna mess with that. That might be screwing things up. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Back with another one, and we're gonna start it off the same way we've been. With another freaking stellar week. I think she's starting to peter out a little bit. I've been deleting some of the comments that are coming in. The thing is I was feeding the trollish stuff with the comments. The people that are, just being eggheads. For instance, like saying a saw is junk, or the amount of people that said that saw is trash, which, it's whatever. It's just people out there looking to pick at people, and I was responding to them for a little while, but now I think that all adds to what do they call that channel? I don't know. In the analytics, I believe it adds to the interaction. So I've been deleting the just garbage ones because I'm not trying to feed the algorithm anymore with that specific video, the short video. Because kind of like we had talked about last weekend, I'm I'm very happy that we grew the way we did, but I'm not looking for numbers. I'm looking for people that are here to bounce ideas off and have that type of deal. So, like I said, I've started to weed out some of the funny ones, and things are starting to slow down. Thank God, because I mean it's been crazy. It's been crazy. So, let me see. We got right here 26th. We're at the 27th. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start reading off the new subscribers for this week. And we might be on a 2-pager. So bear with me. Once again, reading the names out. Don't get offended. I'm just an old redneck trying to read names. So we got Cody Zavilla. We've got Jason GNC. We've got David Perez, Luther Jones, Jacob Stevens, Kem Smethka, James Wilson, Milos Zanjic, Sapel 060878. We've got Bosk 1997, Camille Gago, Peter Else, Fabian Serman, Joshua Wildman, Nita K, Big Rick, 1968. Justin Spire. Kenny N2. Mia Fallon. Elmore Snook. Andrew Creedon. Pedro M. Mark. We're going to call him Mark. Jose M. Borislav something. They're getting funny again. Jose. C. Natalie. Lucano. Pookie. Something like that. C&M Customs. I remember you. Mike B. Santiago. Frez. Videos Bonnie. Andrew McAllister. Todd Holmes. Andrew. Not Andrew. Yeah, something like that. And Rowe. Brian Depan. Sergio Rosa. Outlaw Farms, Jamie Teller. Kevin Mueller. Toxie Anti something. Amando Cantina. Jay Corbin. Jay, I think I remember you as well. Lakota Dickley. Or Lakota Dickey. Faction of Red. Eric. Mr. Jones. Amarai Santos. Page 2. We got Rico Gaze, Matthew Toon, Paul T, Diana, Sydney Littlejohn, Danny Pittman, Holabuck, something like that. Abernathy Farms, Mylin, Mark Greenot, Richard Wang, Evil Pie, Patrick McNeasy, Floridian or Florin, yeah, something like that. There ain't no D in there. Delon 0603, Enduro Zone PL, ETA Ford 20, Victor Kramer, Mark M. Where are we? Broad ACZM, Chinese name, something Chinese too. Steel Power, Bogdan Timis, Wayne Wells, another, not even going to try, STM Family TV, Luis Diaz, Jerry Steiner, Philip Wilson, Fabric, yeah, I don't know. David Ketlow, Chris Coate, Ben Hatfield, Jack Rosetier, something like that. Dominic Wetney, something like that. Alexander T. Will 402. We've got Danner 664. Gary Welgren. Uh, Jimmy Matsumoto. Nick Cornell. Ulrich. I remember you. Okay, so we must be getting into the 17th now. What were we at? Let me see. Oh, frickin' just give me the date. Month. That'll work. Month 17th. Perfect. So we're at the... No. Okay. 27th. So the 20th. Okay. Yeah, so we're into rereads now. Okay. That was enough. All right, guys. So we're back Sunday live stream here. We just kind of bounce ideas, talk a little bit amongst yourselves, and yeah, hopefully we can get some people in here now that my moderator Dan, what's going on, Bubba? Lots of new people. It's freaking crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. It's overwhelming, is what it is. And I wish it wasn't the video that it went with. You know, it's one of them deals. I heard if you do a short every single day for a month, the growth will be ridiculous. And I was doing shorts to get eyes on the channel, because the thing with shorts is you anytime anybody watches a short, it puts the person's short, the person that created the short and the person that watches the short ends up seeing some of the content because they've watched that person's short. So I just wanted my content to, you know, kind of spread out there a little bit with the people seeing the short. This is overwhelming. And it doesn't seem to stop. The graph file, which I've never ever seen numbers like this. And I mean, the subscriber rate, I've lost more subscribers now, which is good. I've lost more subscribers now than when that short went live, than I had when that short went live. So I think we lost close to 400 subscribers already, which is good, because if they don't want the other content, you know, I don't need them here. I wish everything I did was tree felling, but that's not the case. There's a whole lot more than that. But just looking at this, wherever it is, did they change my freaking... No, there's my overview. The graph, man. Which this has went down huge. We were up in the 200,000 views per 48 hours. But I mean, we're steadily right around 3,000 around the clock. There's my dips. It's just nuts. It's nuts. Oh, Velcro, what's going on, brother, man? How you doing? Yeah, lots of new people, lots of new names. But I've been meeting some pretty cool people on here. Definitely. And the cool thing is the people that I kind of branch out to meet have already connected with the people that I'm talking to, which is freaking insane. Like Todd Adams, I've been going back and forth with him quite a bit. Ground Pounder. I don't know if by watching Ground Pounder, who is it? Organics, Evergreen Organics. We've been bouncing things back and forth. It's cool to find these little smaller channels that are growing, and we're growing together. That's what's really cool. We all have the same thing kind of in common. Dan, you know, you're getting your situation all started there with the the wood yard and everything. That's awesome. Mr. Velcro, you have the Star Citizen, Bubba? We'll get onto that at some point. I'll probably end up checking that out a little bit later on tonight. I know Woodsy and all them guys are on it right now, but I'll be on there again. The frig was I? So I'm looking at a Morbark chipper. It's 1997. Kind of in the market for one of them, but at the same time, I'm not. This is my brother-in-law's brother. He just upgraded to a Bandit. Yeah, he bought a used Mobart, but it's got the electronical nightmare going on, so he ended up just selling that back, and he went out and bought a Bandit. I think he said around $90,000, and he's looking for $6,000 for his old one. So I'm gonna go take a look at that at some point. I'd like to get his old International chip van and chipper, one package deal. But no, you don't have that one. That one's one to look into, Bubba. It is one to look into. So that's what's on the go right now. But I am also fighting with trying to get coal for the house and everything ready for wintertime. Let's see. New channel is made. Just got to get content to upload. I'll send you the link when I get to my PC. The biggest thing that I'll tell you, and it's been a blessing on this channel with the content flow, because obviously at some point I got to be productive. And when you're recording, it's very hard to be productive unless you do a time lapse or something like that. Take your content from this channel and anything that isn't gaming related, put it in private mode. Unless you want to leave your 4-wheeler stuff over here, whatever the case may be. But if you put it to private, you can then download it and put it to your new channel. When you don't have video, like when actually I got it right here. I am literally on. You guys can kind of know, you can't see that. I was gonna shut the monitor here. I'm on a MacBook, and this is my brand new MacBook, the one that I had bought first. Nice $1,000. Now it's a piece of trash. Unfortunately, I can't get it fixed. So I can get it fixed, but it's going to cost me as much as this new one cost me to get it fixed. So kind of in the I don't know what I'm going to do with it stage with it. I might save it for parts, but nobody around here works on Apple. But yeah, I was going to run it through the wood splitter at one point because I was pretty PO'd, to be completely honest with you. Good for you. Good for you. I wish I would have done it years ago, but I was so worried about the start of making a new channel again. It took me so long. It took me years to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark on Rubberside Down, but I didn't do daily. I didn't do anything like that. I was just uploading like it was like you do on Facebook. You know what I mean? Maybe you get a little bit of content, you put it up there and that type of thing. Then when I started taking YouTube a little bit more serious, and I'm still not very good at it. I put out too many videos this week for the content that I have backlogged right now because I don't have the time to edit. If I ever get to the point where I can have an editor, I would love to be on a schedule because I can make the content no problem. It's just sitting here doing this unless it's the weekend. Not not ideal. I mean, the GoPros, between the GoPros, my cell phone, my iPad, and my actual camera, they've all got content on it. I just don't have time. I wish Velcro, you commented on that. How was that last video? I watched it through, and I had a lot of edits I was going to end up doing to it, but I ended up just doing everything in full speed on it. Was it too drawn out? Man, it really blows my mind that I forgot to stick in. I was so nervous with that tree. There was so much going on. I had so much. I remember going to my phone, making sure that the camera was pointed at the right area. I even made my phone visible where the saw would be. I shut it off because I was I don't remember what the heck it was. I shut it off that way I could it's some people clip their fingers or they give it a clap or something like that. I'll shut my camera off and that stores that clip for the next clip. That way I kind of have markers in when I'm uploading if I need to shorten duration of a clip or shorten this, that. So I did that and I don't think I ever turned it on. But I remember after I got that tree cut and it broke, I heard the GoPro beep, 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 and that means it shut off, which a GoPro that is recording is not going to shut off. So that freaking, oh, that hit me hard. that was rough. I've had some pretty nasty trees. For sure. But that one, with the weight the way it was, with the obstacles I had, man, oh man, I would have loved to have been able to watch that and hear that tree break the way it did again. That hit me hard. But I was just wondering because that was a little bit of a rush edit too. That's my problem. I look at when my last video was, and I think what I might try to do is one to two videos a week right now. I've just got so much on the go right now with winter coming. This week I probably will be able to get some content actually. I know I've got a Weldon deal I've got to do for the neighbor. And my grandfather is getting ready to move the mill to the plantation job. So sad on Play-Doh with my new pants. Hate to drop my channel name in other people's chats, but the new channel is Dan's Tree and Firewood Service, NB. Awesome, man. Have you got a link for it? Instead of typing it all out, just go to the channel. I will. Oh, no problem. Don't worry about that. I was going to say, make it clickable. That doesn't offend me at all, bud. Like I said, I'm all about helping people where I can help people. And the first 50 to 100, subscribers that you get on your channel, you might get one. Well, it's rough numbers. All depends on who you bring in, obviously, but you might get one to whatever people to actually start commenting on your stuff. That's the hard part. I mean, look, we're just about 2,000 strong, and we got 3 people in here. You know, numbers don't mean jack. once you meet your mile markers of the 500 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers, YouTube then takes your channel somewhat serious, and that's my biggest deal to get this one up to that category of 1,000. Because if I have problems like I did with the Rubber Side Down channel right now, YouTube considers it a wash, and any of the content that's ripped off it, whatever, they don't care about. But once you get that 1,000, and you meet the 4,000 or 110 million, whatever the heck it is, once you get to the monetizable, you actually get a new thing where YouTube and you can actually interact. It's not great by any means, but at least it's a little bit more of a secure deal. Hate navigating the phone app. Don't worry about that, brother man. You got her up there. Out in the shop, making a new handle for the saw mount. Aha! Let me do this in a new tab. Beautiful. Where the heck is it? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. 5 subscribers. Dan, you son of a gun. I wanted to be your first. Holy frig. You're supposed to tell me first. I'm offended. No. Making a new handle for saw mount. What handle? And what saw mount? I know you got the one on your 4-wheeler. The ATV mount. The plastic screw handle broke off. Oh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I wish I would have. Well, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I was gonna say I wish I would have went a different route for my tractor scabbard, but all honesty, I got a heck of a deal on it. Do a little bit of tinkering to it to get it to do what I want, but now it's got a replaceable insert, so I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. That that mount that you have though is freaking awesome. But the only thing is that the the tensioner or whatever the heck you want to call it there, I could definitely see that's facing the front of the machine. I could definitely see that becoming an issue, especially in wintertime, eh? So what's been going on with Velcro? I tried to message you the other day, try to get a hold of you. I think what I might do for giggles here, I don't know if I can do it or not though. Maybe while we're reading this and we're looking around, or maybe I'll try to do a little bit of square filing. That way I can run this sucker a little bit. Chat back and forth, and I can be a little bit productive while I'm doing it. No. I think that's going to work either. That isn't right. Huh. How did I do that? It's a hell of an art, I'll tell you that. Like that. I got to get back into the swing. I've only done this one time, and it was such a pain in the butt after freaking dulling it on that firewood. I didn't mess with it again. But we've got. Am I going to be able to do it on this? See if you guys can see what's going on here. Send me a pic later. All right, Bubba. I think I'm on the wrong side to be doing this. I might have to do this up in the air. Just a little bit limited here. Try that. One thing that I want to invest in square grind. I've got it in my cart on Bailey's. The Symington. Man, oh man, it's a hard deal with the angle. It's freaking sharp, though, I'll tell you that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was going down last time on the opposing side. Up on one side, down on the other. Get rid of that chatter. Yeah, I'll have to do it on the big voice. But you guys can kind of see. It's so backwards. Nope. How am I going to do this? Where is it? Right here. This guy right here. Where are you, camera? Kind of see. There would be the gullet. I'm trying to get underneath that tooth, but with it hopping the way it is, I'll just have to worry about it later. 500 eyes out in the side by side, and then my other husky, I actually can bar that up and get that going. I'm trying to get this chipper done too. I've got a little chipper, that way my son can start making some fire starter. I was waiting on parts for that. And then I got the parts, and finally got a little bit of time with all the rain we've had here in the past couple of days, and parts are gone. So I put them somewhere very, very, very special. So special that I don't know where they are. So when I find them, I'll get it thrown back together. What else we got? We got jobs coming up. No, I don't have much on the go right now. I've got a couple that I'm waiting to hear back from. Like I said, I kind of left this next week open for my grandfather. He's going to be going up milling that plantation, like I was saying, and I want to work with him on it. It's going to be bigger stuff. He's asking for, I think it was 50. No, I got the. Oh, you bought a new handle. Okay. I see what you're saying. I've got them same gear wrenches. Are them gear wrenches? 13 millimeter. Looks like a gear wrench. Let me see. Corey. There we go. So what he wants done first for boards is 32 by 10 by 10s. So them are going to be freaking heavy, especially for an 80-year-old man, 10 4x4s by 8s and 1 by 8. He wants anything he can get. Let me see. But he's wanting 2 by 10 by 10 boards. He wants 150 of them. He wants 500 1 by 10 by 10 foot. There's a lot. 4 by 4 by 8s. He wants over 100 of them. So yeah, it's gonna be a process. Hopefully we can go back up there after we start the milling process and start doing some more felling, because that was a little slice of heaven right there. I'll tell you that. Absolutely loved. That was probably my favorite job so far. I don't mind the climbing stuff and this, that, and the other thing, but falling, small scale logging stuff, selective cutting, man, oh man, them are just, they're awesome. I love them. I had to press a new nut into the one. Easy job. Into the new one. Easy job. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a couple of them captured deals with the plastic deal. John Deere was really bad for it. Of course, they sit in the sun and then they break. They get brittle. What else? You gonna do with the bundles, Dan? Have you had any luck up there with them? So I tell you what, that is the most money made for me is firewood bundles. Obviously, other than climbing jobs, stuff like that. But I mean, for firewood around here, like I said, it's $65 to $75 a phase cord, and was selling them what is it? $8 a bundle. $8 a bundle. I get 34 bundles out of a face cord. So that's $340. No. What am I doing? That was by 10. That was by 10. Let me see. $272. $272. I was thinking next year with the way they're freaking selling, I was thinking about going up to 10, but I see out in the city area, I went out there freaking day last week trying to get my my cylinder. The guy that's had my cylinder, the cylinder shop has had my other splitter 2 cylinder for, well, since May. Still waiting for that. But I seen that bundle sales out there were $14 a bundle. So there's wiggle room. But the way they're selling last week, I sold out a rack in one day at the at one of the stores I've got bundles at. So I don't know. Some people are griping about the price. The price is too high, but the way they're selling, you know, it's 100% cherry strain. It's not mixed hardwoods yet. But I don't have another a full thing of cherry right now that's dried and ready to go. I won't have that till next spring. So it's going to get mixed from here on out if they keep selling the way they are. But we got a week or 2 weeks before what is it, Labor Day? When does that fall? Because that's going to be a heavy week too. I better have some stuff made up for that. September 4th. September 4th. So I've got a week and a day. Okay. All right. Week and a day, and then they should start petering out. But if you're not considering it, man, definitely even a what do they call that, egg crate or milk crate? I think a milk crate is 10 by 10, or maybe it's 12 by 12. I have to measure them. But even if you were to just put the wood in there and wrap it up, baler twine, whatever the case may be. I didn't have any luck with a baler twine I've got, but the poly wrap, which I got it at Harbor here. It's freaking, it's good stuff. Looking into it. CNN, what's up, brother, man? How you doing? I see you you found the channel there. What was it yesterday or the day before? I was looking through the subscribers. I was like, oh yeah, I remember CNN. And then I went onto the page. I see your dad cutting that big pine. I said, oh yeah, I know this fella. Yeah, under 20% is my goal, Dan, for firewood bundle wood. That way the wood's got a little bit of moisture left into it that it lasts a long time. It lasts a lot longer than something at 13, 14%. But you'll like the return on that. Like I said, a face cord to give you roughly. And we do a big bundle here. I do a very big bundle. But yeah, you're looking at what? It depends on your prices too. I mean, a lot of the guys that I watch on YouTube, the price varies from anywhere from $3 a bundle to some of the guys that I'm watching are doing $15 a bundle. So, like I said, eight's kind of in the middle. And locally, like I said, Lowe's has got bundlewood there for $14.99. The rental place has bundles there for $6.99. Mine are 8, but I haven't found anything except for Lowe's. Lowe's is doing straight white birch, but they're 4-inch chunks, and the bags are. It's almost like a sandbag tube, more or less. Yeah, there might be 10 chunks in it, but it's big stuff, you know. A little bit more work on the splitting. Definitely a little bit more work on the splitting, but you can get away with wetter wood. And definitely grab yourself a moisture meter. Yeah, this is saying high moisture rating is 16 to 50. So I'm on the high moisture setting, but I run it here. We've had a couple cool mornings here where I had to do some filing and stuff like that. So I ended up taking one of the broken cherry bundles that I have, and once you get a little bit of kindling from it, throw it in there. And of course, I use MAP gas fuel. Get that going. Put the sticks on there. They start right up. So it's not too moist for that by any means. It might be a little bit smokier than some, but you know, when you're at outdoor camping, that type of thing. Need a tractor trailer load of logs. The boys are in the wrong area for you, buddy. They're freaking 2.5 hours. Star Lake area right now. Boy, the freaking prices have went up for that too. You need firewood for next year? Are you looking for stuff this year? I hope you've got this year's firewood ready. We're getting colder quicker. Local guys here. Loire is actually hauling right up the road right now. I know they've been pulling firewood out daily. I don't know what their price is. I know the neighbor got a tandem dump truck load this year. I think it was $600. But all depending on what you're looking for wood. I'll have to see. I'll ask around tomorrow. I know my neighbor LaCour up the road has been hauling too. He's not got a tractor trailer load, but his prices are better. They were better than tractor trailer load. I think it's 4 or 6 loads were generally around what we fit on the truck and trailer, at least the the mid-mount loader. And I don't know who he's getting it through. He might be getting it through Butts still. If you weren't so far away, I could hook you up. Yeah. Yeah, I think we were around freaking 16 this spring. I can make some calls if you want to know for sure. Like I said though, I mean it's that's a hell of a trip. But I know they're still feeding the processors up in Champlain, so I just don't know what the mileage rate is right now, you know. Like I said, Star Lake, it's a hell of a shot. I'm looking at a chipper right now and a chip truck, and that's really what I need to do is get a freaking log trailer. Something I could pull with my truck a little bit better than that camper deal that I've been using. Can't believe how much that's went up though. Who's that through? Just for giggles. Okay. Yep. They've been hauling too. Okay. Wonder if Kravitz has got anything. He's pretty good guy. Zyle. I don't know. They got I know they got a job up here in Black Brook they're working right now. We were supposed to be up in Swastika by the end of this year. Of course, I'm working for myself now. But if Duhames were logging up here, I was going to go log for them again. You know, that's just a quick hop for me here. But there's a new outfit that's been hauling from Black Brook area. Not sure who they are, to be honest with you. I've never seen them before. My grandfather thinks they're coming from Vermont, but they've got a two driven axles underneath the cab of the truck. It's odd. It's like something you'd see over in freaking Europe or something like that. I'm not too familiar with it, but it's actually got two axles in the front, and then I think it's either a 5 or 6 axle truck. 2 in the front and 3 or 4 in the back, and then he's got a loader with a pup trailer behind it, maroon. And they've been going up through with a lot of pine, but I have seen them bringing some firewood out too. So I'll definitely inquire about it. I'm actually looking at buying from. There's a fella in. What the hell is it? Keysville. Fella in Keysville that's actually got dried firewood right now, selling right off the interstate, just before the underpass. I heard his stuff has been seasoning there for 2-3 years, so I was half tempted to go out and buy some wood from him, just because his prices are so low. He's selling it just above frickin' processor price. I think it's like $85 a face. Yeah, something like that. Maybe 110. It could be 110 bucks a face. Either way, for freaking seasoned wood, that's a money making venture right there. Especially if freaking take each one of them pieces, you pop it off 4 or 6 times to make freaking bundle wood. Start selling that. Definitely something to look into. But Carson's out of they're out of Lewis, aren't they? Willsboro? Hmm. Well, who the heck I'm thinking of? I went to school with Carson. Or maybe it was CV Tech. I don't remember. That's nice units though for sure. Um, yeah. I think it might have even been on Facebook. Where is he? That's a pretty. I don't remember how many chords. If it was 30 chord, I don't remember. I have to look. Log link, firewood delivered, Acorn Ridge, up in Saranac. Locally delivered prices outside. There's a couple of them on Marketplace though. But yeah, it's about to go on right on here. It's a good looking load though. Brent Lake. Hmm. $400 for a load of seasoned firewood. That's parent's place. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you got a guy out of Shelburne, logged linked hardwood for sale, delivered. Just it's 150 bucks per cord. That ain't right. Yeah, it's hard, man. Um, I'll see. I'll try to do a little bit of research with. I mean, you can call Aware. I know they're pulling from right up here. And you're right around their area, so I would imagine that would be who I'd get a hold of. Like I said, their rates were pretty decent for dump trucking. So It's hard. I just don't know. I don't know if Butts is still going. I don't know a lot of local guys here. I know all the guys out in Tupper and Carson. Carson's just a freaking they. I don't know if they log or not. I thought they were just trucking outfit. Maybe they were back then. Maybe they're logging now. Nonetheless, I gotta get out of here. That's why we had an early one. I've got a barbecue here at 2:00, so I'm gonna bounce out of here. But I'd give Laware a call. You know where they're at. Like I said, I know they're moving. I know they're moving firewood daily, so I'll try to. I don't know if Robbie Butts is going or not, but nonetheless, quickie live stream. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and hopefully, hopefully she slows down a little bit by next week. Getting a little bit crazy. He's reading names every week, but all right, Mr. Dan, get the content pumping, hey, bub. All right, guys. God bless y'all. We'll see you next time.